You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner. Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win every way. Winning every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner. Cause I'm the winner, yes. Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You
Hello, 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 wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome once again to just our In fact, it's the second time we are sharing something about our business, this new opportunity that's just come in and is blazing across right now, across the whole of Asia Pacific. And we are so very fortunate to be here in Singapore, in Malaysia, and across the region, you know, to be given the chance to get into something like this, which is going to boom, and it's going to be something just truly, truly amazing. Now, I've been in this just for a short while, and you know, I'm so amazed by how fast this business is actually growing. And I'm so thrilled by the kind of products that they actually have and the kind of business plan that they actually have for all of us. Now, I'm not going to be the one here to share with you. What I'm going to do right now is I want to introduce to you the amazing, amazing presenter for this evening. I've known her for the last about 4.5 years, and I have nothing but just immense respect and admiration for this particular woman who has come out from her little tiny shell where she was in her life to bloom into something so amazing today. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me huge, huge pleasure today to introduce to you Ms. Joanne Teo.
Thank you so much, PJ. You know, having you as my host for each show, it always gets me pumped up for this amazing opportunity that we want to showcase to the world, don't we? Yes. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yes.
Take it away,
thank you
Joe.
so much,
you do a
PJ.
fantastic job.
I know, because it is an exciting opportunity. Thank you so much. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my friends from around the world. I love it. I mean, I'm just sitting in the comforts of my own home and I can reach out to so many people, and that gives me so much pleasure. Okay, so before I begin, you know, I just want to, if you don't mind, for me to give you a brief introduction of myself. So my name is Joanne, and I'm a Singaporean born and bred in beautiful Singapore. Right till about 5 years ago, I was just a homemaker. But before that, I had a glorious career. But you know what I want to say is that, you know, if we embrace the changes that's happening around the world and we embrace it, and, you know, we open our minds to listen to the opportunities around us, you can make a huge difference to your life and the people around you. Okay. So now, before I begin, you know, I want you to take a paper and a pen before I pull out my slides. Take a paper and a pen. Now listen with your full heart. This amazing presentation that I know can help you and will help you, whatever dreams and, you know, whatever dreams and goals that you have. Right. In this very short span of, you know, a month and a half, I have seen phenomenal changes in the people around me and my own, you know. So take a paper and a pen. Now, whatever I'm going to present to you may sound new to you. You may have never heard something like this before, whether it's the opportunity or the products. Jot it all down, and then you can go back to the person who invited you for this beautiful presentation. Okay. Now, before I begin, the person who invited you for this presentation truly had your heart and saw a huge potential in you. Forget the opportunity. The person who invited you saw the huge potential in you to do well. Okay. So I'm going to be pulling out my slide. So those of you who don't have a paper and a pen right now, you may go rush and pick it up right now. And then, you know, you can actually jot down your questions and then immediately go back to the person who invited you. Okay. Oh, I'm going to just stop. Let me, okay. And this opportunity is called Uzesta. For those of you who are immediately going on your handphones and checking out what does Uzesta means, you don't have to, because I did that as well. Uzesta essentially isn't one word, but it's rather 3 words put together. Now, what does Uzesta essentially mean? Uzesta is 3 words put together. Now, this company really touches my heart. I had the opportunity to speak to the founder of Uzesta, and, you know, his words really pierce me because it really resonates with me. Now, Uzesta essentially means you, meaning each one of us, because the founder truly knows that how great a company can be depends on the people within the company, right? So it's meant for each one of us. And, you know, it's for us to reignite and fire up that passion each one of us has. How many of us go through life, we forget our dreams, or we bury our dreams, or rather we are resigned to our life that, you know, whatever we wanted to do in our lives, we couldn't achieve because of so many challenges happening around us. And, you know, especially now in some countries, we have the the third wave, some are facing another lockdown, our COVID measures are tightening once again. A lot of us, we resign to the fact that, we're unable to fulfill our dreams and our ambition. But UZESTA wants each of us to realize that we can refire that passion and ignite that passion deep within you that you want to fulfill for you, okay? And then together, we create another peak for ourselves and our lives. Personal breakthroughs after breakthroughs, because you know what? When we have that passion and that zest, and together we create peaks, that's where the company will grow organically. And that's why not just us, the company is on a voyage with us. That's the beautiful part. Yes, the company is on a voyage with us in search of happy health. And that's the company's mission, essentially, right? Happy health. When I first heard the mission, I know some companies have huge mission statements and all that, but this company is so real. They set the mission so real, but so deep. Now listen to me. Hear me out. The mission being towards happy health seems so easy, so simple, but is it really simple? Now think about it. How many of us can truly put our hands to our heart and say that we're happy, right? Whether it's emotionally, spiritually, or physically, right? But together we can try and strive, to achieve it together, okay? So now, what did I see of the strengths of this amazing company that gave me huge confidence to want to share this with you? Okay. Now, I'm an internationally certified nutritionist. So for me to tell you the financial, backings and all that, without people who have strength in evaluating this, maybe you won't believe and say, oh, what would Joanne know about, all this financial world? So therefore, when my confidence was revalidated rather by this strategic partner for UZESTA, Base Media Capital, it gives me the confidence to push forward. Okay. Now, Base Media essentially is a VCC company. They finance companies, especially in the movie arena. Now, there are big movie financiers. Now, some of the movies that you may have heard of, I'm sure, like Captain America, Transformer, Aquaman, etc. And the latest movie was one with Jackie Chan as well as Wonder Woman, right? Now, so they're a team of expertise to evaluate the potential to make profits, definitely, the strength of the company, and the growth, right? So now not many of these VCCs will want to be strategic partners of our industry. Now, for them to be in allegiance with us shows the confidence they have and the potential UZESTA has to make it big. Okay, so when they came in as a strong strategic global partner, that truly, multiplied my confidence multiples. Okay. Now, UZESTA may be a new kid on the block in our industry. However, everybody, from the management team, they're not new kid on the block. Now, for example, did I miss? Hang on. Okay, so now I don't have a slide here with the founders, but I want to share with you the founder. His name is Dan Zhu, and he has been in the industry for more than 25 years. Okay, so now initially his very first company was with Noni, and then he went on to Monavi and other big companies. His last company was with this company called Versailles, where he was a co-founder. Now, he did amazingly well, but you know what? He's on a new adventure called UZESTA, and with an amazing team on board. Now, one of the persons I want to introduce to you is this person called Brian. He is a guy that I feel very ashamed when I meet him, because he speaks fluent Chinese and he reads a fluent Chinese. His base currently in Shanghai for UZESTA. He has been in China for the last 15 years, and he spent 4 years in Singapore. Now, let me ask everybody, where is the financial heartbeat globally? Forget about Asia. Where's the financial heartbeat? It's in China and in Shanghai. So him being there sets the tone, for where the company wants to grow and how fast they want to grow, because there he's able to truly understand and pivot when necessary. So his strength is in understanding market challenges, understanding competition and strength, as well as, being very acute to the changes and to pivot whenever necessary. Okay. Now, the other person is called Samson Chu. Now, he's one person I truly respect for his years of experience in the network industry. He is currently one of the main founders of the Direct Sales Association, as well as the Chinese Academy of Direct Sales Management. Now, this gives you a great idea of, the tone this company has. We want to comply with, we want to conduct this business with compliance, great morals, code of ethics, as well as integrity. Now, Samson Chu comes with a wealth of experience over 34 years in this industry. So therefore, he comes with a network as well as expertise to guide the company through, this entire phase, right? Now, so as a nutritionist, when I heard about the amazing products, I was truly, truly blown away because yes, Uzesta wants to lead with leading products in our industry. Now, before I begin on this whole journey of the products, let me walk you through a walk down history lane, okay? Now, the first generation of supplements would be, most of you would know, would be the tablets, right? The second generation with the capsules. Now, there was a whole fallacy of the supplement world because even my grandmother didn't believe very much into supplementation. And they said, oh, you really don't need it because you don't see the results. And you know what? They were kind of right because these two generations, the availability as well as the absorption within our body was a mere 15 to 28%. And that is if you buy top grade, mind you, if you buy top grade supplements. So if you buy the average brand or if you have health challenges, you would be absorbing very little of the nutrients that you bought. Okay, so which gives rise to the generation 3 in the supplement world. Some of you might know is the gel pack. Now, so those who have experienced or have taken the gel pack, you'll be advised or recommended to put the gel in your mouth, swirl it in your tongue for a while under your tongue because the absorption rate will be better, despite no matter what CAP-E test or absorption test. Because whatever goes to your stomach, your digestive juices will degrade and compromise the active ingredients. Because make no mistake, your stomach, your digestive juices destroys a lot of those active ingredients, okay? Absorption happens in your small intestines. So that gives rise to generation 4 in the supplement world, which is the liposomal technology. Some of you may have, and some of you like, what's liposomal? So I'm going to give you an understanding of what liposomal is. Okay, here it is. Now, if you see this picture on your right, there's this big ball in the center. Now, those are your active ingredients. It could be your resveratrol, it could be your glutathione, it could be vitamin C, etc. Okay, your antioxidants, that's there. Now, liposome, like what lipo essentially means is fat. It's 2 layers of fat that protects your active ingredients that you want to absorb so that it will not be destroyed in your digestive enzymes, by your digestive enzymes, okay? So the generation 4 would be those of the spray. So those are great. It's much better the generation 3, 2, and 1. But however, it's a little bit unstable, okay? So that gives rise to our next generation. Uzesta is presenting generation 5. But before I go to tell you what that is, let me just tell you that Uzesta's products, apart from the company, they all stand by 3 main principles. I love it, okay? They're what I call products with integrity, products with a heart. Now, the first principle that Uzesta stands by is each of the product has unique ingredients, as unique as you and me. There's only one you and one me in the world, right? So Uzesta stands by unique ingredients, right? Number 2, top quality, okay? So in this particular broccoli, for example, it must be from a particular place and, it must be organic and GMO free. Wow, right? So we don't want to be consuming pesticide and heavy metals, etc. So top quality is of essence, and especially when more and more people are becoming vegetarians and vegans for health reasons. So Uzesta wants to include everybody. So there are products that are inclusive and products for children as well. Okay. And the third principle is high effectiveness, which means high in terms of its bioavailability. Bio essentially means body, available to your cells. Okay, so these 3 top principles. Now, creating a brand new health era. I'm so excited now. You may look at the picture and say, wow, that's just a capsule. Well, not yet. We're bringing to you liposomal liquid capsule. Now, what do I mean by that? in my earlier slide, and I said your active ingredients are encapsulated or protected by 2 layers of fat, right? Now so therefore fat is liquid. So this liquid is inside this capsule that has another protection layer of this capsule. But this capsule isn't like generation 2, okay? This particular capsule cannot be opened up to pour its contents out. It's totally sealed up and it's coated that it will not be eroded or degraded in your stomach by your digestive juices. Okay, over and above that, they're not, synthetic material. It is made of the same makeup as your cell membranes. As you know, aging, free radicals is essentially because of the breakdown of your cell membranes because of the free radicals. So therefore, the capsule of this particular, of all our products, right? These capsules are the same makeup as a cell membrane. So apart from having specific time release, that means it releases only in small intestines, like German missile precision or sniper, whichever you like, right? It's missile precision, sniper precision, time release for its strongest efficiency so that it will not be eroded in your stomach. At the same time, the capsule refortifies your cells. Wow, isn't this a brand new era of health food? Amazing. So whatever that you're consuming, whatever the contents is, you will get the highest bioavailability. That's mind-blowing. Okay, but if you think that's enough, imagine this amazing latest German liposomal technology of products that is manufactured in the international's highest grade. It's in the PICS GMP facility. Now, most of the supplements that we take manufactured in the CGMP facility, which is the current goods manufacturing practices, okay? Well, they kind of just monitors your entire safety processes of the manufacturing and the logistics. But in the PIC environment, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you. From the very early stages of the product development, its raw ingredients are scrutinized and meticulously recorded. So if they say this particular grape, this particular broccoli is being used, they want to know, its medicinal effect and its clinical studies, etc., etc., etc. It's all being meticulously documented. First, raw materials. Number 2, the manufacturing processes, okay, for safety and quality. Number 3, wow, it's packaging. Now, how many times when we buy our vitamin C or our calcium pills and, all the supplementations, whether you buy from every company, I company, A company, whichever company, right? They're all in little bottles. Now, we know that things oxidize, very much like our body, right? Imagine if the particular bottle is meant for 30 days, you would open and close the cap 30 times. Yes, 30 times. The last 10 capsules or tablets you're taking will be compromised because of oxidation. Only drugs have it in that foil setting to ensure safety and quality, as well as guarantee effectiveness right to the very last capsule, right? So therefore, our packaging will have the same standard as drugs, even though it's not drugs, right? Therefore, you are guaranteed of its quality, safety, and guaranteed effectiveness. Can you imagine this? It's like takes it to a brand new level, right? So it's like pharmaceutical grade. And lastly, can you imagine? I was just recently being told one of the reasons why one of our products was being delayed was because PIC was monitoring, get this, the ink used in our packaging. Wow, I'm like, although, we were a bit disappointed at a slight delay, but I'm so assured because they are scrutinizing every single thing, the whole entire processing, so that people who like me who are doing the business or consumers are guaranteed of its quality, its safety, and its effectiveness. Okay, now next slide. Presenting our first product, which is N+. Okay, now I don't know how many of you know what NMN is. So NMN essentially is nicotiniamide mononucleotide. Now, bear with me. I know I'm going to be speaking a lot of acronyms now, but NMN, to know what NMN is, first, I need to explain to you what NAD is. Okay, sorry. It's another acronym. It's nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Now, what on earth is that? essentially, it is like your battery pack within your cells. Now, every single cell kind of has like the battery pack. Now, think about it. Sometimes when two persons take supplementations, and then you can say, oh, you take 2 capsules or I take 1 pack or whatever. But different people have different results. And some people take and say, oh, I got no results. And some people say, yeah, I've got amazing results. Why is that? Because this battery pack for some people is 60% or 80%, and some people is 20%. So no matter what vitamins and oxidative, help antioxidants you take, the body is not responsive because your battery pack is low. So therefore, to put it simply, aging, now people who have low NAD levels is the root cause of aging. Okay, when I say aging, I don't mean your chronological age, like you're 50 years old or 60 years old. I meant your body age. Okay, so I'm going to reveal my age to you, okay? So recently, when I hit the big 50, so I did a health test. And I was very happy because although my chronological age is 50, but my body's age was 29. Okay, so that's good news for me. But think about it. How many 29 are there out there that is feeling like a 50? All too many. That's what I call premature aging. And that is why the World Health Organization has classified aging in 2019 as a medical condition. We're seeing diseases happening younger and younger. And that's because, for many reasons, our stress, our lifestyle, our diets, etc. So when our NAD dips, it gives us the inability to regenerate and repair and recover faster. So NAD is essential. So for the longest time, none of us could raise our NAD levels, right? So as it were, in Harvard University in 2013, Dr. Sinclair found out that, we can actually recharge that battery within our bodies that gives rise to us having the ability to refine that energy, that vitality, to recover faster, in everything you want in the youthful youth that you once had, okay? So, and that energy is called NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. So therefore, NMN is the golden child in the anti-aging world, okay? Li Ka-shing, etc. Now, so we have this amazing NMN as our flagship product, but you know what? We have top grade NMN. Now, a lot of companies in the world today has NMN as well, but I would say a good 90% are synthetic. Ours are not just vegetable source, but it's patented source. Ours is from the broccoli extract, a patented source that is even acknowledged and approved by the Ministry of Health in Japan. Wow, right? So where our source is from NMN, from broccoli, over and above that, broccoli has a huge amount of sulforaphane that has antioxidative factors that helps reduce cancer as well. Now, why is it called N+? Because it's plus other superpowers. The 4 superpowers in the anti-aging world is glutathione. Okay, that glutathione is our body's master antioxidant. So if you have the power now, you want to get rid of toxins within your body so you can recover faster, right? Now, therefore, we have this to help our liver, to protect our liver, as well as resveratrol. Now, resveratrol in the past decade has gotten so much of fame for its ability to, it's anti-aging and activating our sirtuin genes. But resveratrol, some people don't have a lot of results consuming resveratrol because NAD levels are low. Okay, so it's like Pac-Man. So resveratrol is supposed to help you to recover faster, but without battery pack, it kind of slows down, like hang. Okay, so now that you have your energy source, it is able to amplify what resveratrol can do, especially when you have no toxins in your body to reduce inflammation. And then soy peptide, great source of proteins, to help us build our muscles. So all this in one simple capsule that is vegan-friendly, organic, and GMO-free, using the latest German technology, Japanese patented ingredients, manufactured in the PICS GMP facility that stands by the 3 standards, of disaster, right? And the smallest molecule possible for absorption, because NMN is a huge molecule. So imagine a basketball size. In other brands, your body may not absorb, despite the fact they tell you how many dosage they have, because NMN is a large molecule and your cells are small. So it's like pushing a basketball into a golf hole. So we have the technology to have the highest bioavailability. Wow. So if you're not blown away by now, how about number 2? Revive. Now, Revive is the same technology with two superstar products, what I call the Entrodius cinnamone. Now, the Chinese call it 牛樟芝. Okay, it is indigenous and from Taiwan, and it is a 国宝, it's a national treasure. It is known, it has been studied and had so many clinical studies on its medicinal as well as antidotal effects, very much like the linger. Why? Because this particular fungi is grown 450 feet above altitude until 2010. So it's slow growth because of its climate. It's very potent in its medicinal properties. Okay, so therefore it's high in liver protection, gastrointestinal. Okay, anti-tumor, anti-inflammation, anti-cancer, and a whole host of anti-stuff to protect your body. You couple that with turmeric, curcumin. Now, all of us know curcumin is excellent for anti-inflammatory. Why? What do we want to reduce inflammation? We mainly want to reduce chronic inflammation because that is the root cause for all diseases we want to keep at bay. Okay. So they have found out that the autumn turmeric in particular has the highest in terms of its anti-inflammatory enzymes. But more importantly, the autumn turmeric from Okinawa with its climate as well as its agricultural, so it's amazing. You have two superpowers plus one, the citrulline oil, the nut from the Peruvian Amazon forest. How much better can you get, right? This is an amazing uncontaminated source of omega-3, 6, 9 in its perfect balance to reduce inflammation, not just for brain health, cognitive functions, for better memory, etc., but to promote cell membrane health and it also inhibits inflammation and healthy skin. So this is a multiple approach. I wouldn't say just double approach, a multiple approach to keep healthy and disease at bay. It's what I call smart protection. Okay. Now, the third product, it's, not that you have this amazing items to make your body beautiful inside out to reverse aging, because people don't want to just slow down aging or stop aging. They want to reverse aging. We want to have the vitality we had maybe 2 years ago or 5 years ago, right? So now we have a product, beauty outside in. Now, how many of us wants to have that, youthful looking face, brightened looking face to remove all those scars and fine lines and wrinkles? I don't know about you. I do. 2 hands up, right? So this has an award-winning ingredient called fullerene. It's a Nobel Prize winning. Now, those of you who go to facials, ask your beautician. It's an amazing, like a sponge to absorb all the free radicals, so that prevents you from getting fine lines and wrinkles. And then you have this key product again. It's showed up. It's resveratrol because it's known for its anti-aging, antioxidant properties. It not only has that, it helps to lighten and brighten the skin. And it's got amazing other ingredients that moisturizes and increase hydration, because lack of hydration causes fine lines and wrinkles as well. Multiple ceramides to help you, and chamomile to soothe you. For those of us who have inflamed skin, acne-prone skin, sensitive skin, etc., the chamomile extract will help soothe your skin. Okay, so this is an amazing product that will help everyone. Today, I just saw an amazing testimony of one single application, and oh my God, the liftedness and the V shape of the face was mind-blowing. So yes, this is something that's a great gift for the coming up Mother's Day. Okay, now a product that's for everyone from 3 years and above. Now, you know what? Our eyes in this particular era we're living today is under major assault from all the YouTube and blue light, right? From Netflix, everything. From 3 years old to 103, my grandmother spends so much time on the iPad, playing games, etc., and that affects our eyes. So this particular Jello, a very, very humble looking but delicious looking Jello, has 4 major benefits. First is eye protection. Now, the bilberry extract is super amazing in terms of its antioxidative properties. It's a much richer cousin to the blueberry. It's the blueberry, it's a bilberry, which is like a blueberry from the European countries. Now, the European pilots used to feed their pilots with a lot of bilberry jams, etc., to boost their eye health, okay? And it has an amazing property called astaxanthin. This may be a new product, ingredient. Some of you may have heard it, some of you may not have heard it. It's an It's an algae with a rich red pigment. Now, if you're logging in currently from your computer, the most important aspect of your computer is your motherboard, right? Your brains is your most important thing. Because to protect it, the firewall for your brain is your blood-brain barrier. So to protect it from being attacked by viruses. But this particular blood-brain barrier also blocks a lot of nutrients from getting in. So, but the astaxanthin is a molecule that's able to pass to help to reduce oxidative stress, to give nutrients to your mind and your brains, because that's where your eyes is, okay? So astaxanthin, bilberry extract, marigold for super lutein protection for Lao Hua Yan, from glaucoma, from nearsightedness, farsightedness, etc. Excellent for eye health. And then we have got 3 strands of probiotics, okay, to protect against your respiratory, like your rhinitis, sinusitis, one for skin allergies, eczema, etc., and one for constipation, and then one for brains, the proprietary DHA for cognitive functions, and last but not least, superoxide dismutase to build immunity. All this in a very delicious jello pack, no preservatives, no nasties, no sugar. So excellent from everybody who wants to have better health, better sight, and better mind, okay? So now that you know these amazing products can be suited for every single person, can you imagine the business opportunity? Apart from that, the products, you will explode because we have an explosive rewards plan. Okay, now the very first reward plan, we have many ways. Now, by doing one thing, you can have multiple ways of earning income. And the very first way is what I call the initial order bonus. Initial is what it means. The very first order that you make. For example, if Joanne were to tell my cousin about this amazing products or the business, right? Whatever my cousin purchases on her very first order, Joanne gets 20% of the commissional volume that they purchase. And you can buy one or multiple packages in the very first order. That's simple enough, okay? Now, the second way of earning money is what I call large order bonus. And this can be earned repeatedly. Meaning to say that if my cousin loves the products, 3 months later, do you want to buy more packages? There's this bonus called large order bonus that is a larger order. I can earn this particular amount repeatedly. That's 40 US per order. That's really nice because I only shared, the products once. I shared it once. But if the person continually buy this package, I'm being rewarded continually. That's amazing, okay? Now, the third income is what really surprises me, and it's called lucky bonus. Now, all we need to do in this business is very simple. We only need to take care of 2 organizations, and generally one organization may be larger than the other. Now, imagine this is an income that you can earn by just being a mere consumer. Meaning to say, that you bought a package and you're trying the product for the very first time. You have not shared it because you're trying to experience it, right? But yet there are people who are building the business actively. So on one side of your organization, you will have a lot of points being brought up to you, even though you are just, listen again, a mere consumer, right? So on one side. So all these active new points that's being pushed to you, not brought in by you, but by the people above you, every single week from the amount of new volume, you are able to earn 1% of 8 generations D. Wow. And that's really passive earning by just enjoying and reaping the benefits of the 4 amazing products. So how amazing can this be? Now, to find out more about this particular compensation plan, please, again, right, go back to the person, who brought you in, who introduced you to this opportunity, and ask them what it's all about, okay? Now, the fourth way of earning income is sales commission. There are many ways a company can promote or retail their business. You can either pay an ambassador a lot of money, some big movie star and then pay advertising, pay newspaper or radio, or you can truly pay people who promote it through the most trusted way of advertising, and that is Word of mouth. People these days know they don't trust advertisement. They trust bloggers, they trust friends, they trust reviews. And therefore, word of mouth is the single most powerful most powerful advertising. And I know because I was in the advertising world for like 10 years. Okay. So when you reward, when you try the product and you feel the difference and you share it, the company wants to reward you 10% of the lesser leg. Like I said, you have two organizations. You only need to manage two. Now, on the smaller organization, whatever production that you and your team, your organization accrue, from the 300 point on, you get full 10%, which means absolute payment to you. So if you have 300 points on your lesser leg, you're being paid $30. If you have 400 points, you have $40. 50 points, $50. So absolute 10% of the absolute amount. And that's very integral because the company recognizes every single point that is being pushed up to you on your lesser leg. You did your part to share the amazing health benefits, how they can change their life, or a business that they can conduct in the comforts of their own home, just like me. I'm here on a nice Wednesday night that you could do it too. And it's a leveraging business. And that's why this particular income source is not just by you, but by the entire organization globally, all right? And the fourth way of earning income is management bonus. Now, as you grow in your career and you rank up along this career, with your other team members and your partners, manage to rank up in this career, well, the company will have deemed you as doing your role as a leader, right? To help them to grow their business, grow them to grow their business. So they reward you, the people that you brought in personally, the company rewards you 20%. Based on their productivity, and then your level 2 is 20% and so on until the 8th level of 5%. I won't go into detail, it's a little bit complex. So, but if you're truly keen to see this, amazing opportunity, because we are brand new. We're brand new. Whatever you see today, we're brand new. The company is new, but make no mistake, everybody, the company is new, but the company is ambitious. They know exactly where they want to go. And the best part is they know how to get there. And the best news is the people here within my organization have success in this industry and know how to recreate them. So you're in good hands, okay? So I always say, in this business, we want to go from point A, from where we are now, to our dreams, point B. So Uzesta is the vehicle to take us to our dreams. And the team, the system that we have is the GPS to take you there in the fastest possible time. My favorite movie, Fast and Furious. That's what we want to do, okay? So therefore, apart from these, we also have a leadership dividend. So it's where the global sales, 3% is parked aside to be shared by people gold rank and above. It's not difficult to achieve gold, which I'll show you later. And 2%, now we still have this particular Founders Pack, I think just one more day. Those who buy the Founders Pack, immediately, it's a one-time purchase, you are able to enjoy 2% of the global pool, which means the company parks aside 2% for the founders. Only 1,000 founders there are, 2% that you are being able to earn when you get silver rank and above. So now, at the same time, there's also some lifestyle. So, right? So if you hit a blue diamond, you get $500 per month for the next 12 months and some cash bonuses. For example, if you hit black diamond, you're rewarded 100,000. Okay. And I love it because it's not promotional basis. The company knows that, when your team is ready, when you're ready, when you want to hit new career ranks, they want to reward you based on your productivity. Okay. So, and the last one is, of course, when you hit a nice sweet spot of a royal black diamond, the company gives you an additional account on top of you because you know that you're a superstar. So to override yourself, they give you another account for you to override yourself the 20%. I think the company is so super amazing. Okay. So these are the few ranks, which I won't go into detail because, you can go to a person who introduced you. I won't load you with so much information, but these are the 12 markets. We're brand new. We're about 1 month old. The opportunity is crazy amazing, and you can do incredible things that will and can transform your life. This very short journey in this amazing company has done wonders for me, and the team. We're exploding in few markets, if I can say. This industry has given me wings to my dreams, and I know it will yours. But before I end, I want to say something. Many of us want to achieve success may or may not have achieved it. Okay, but success, SUCCEXS, means these things to me. S, see your goals. Dream big. See it so clearly, you can feel it. See your goals. But yet, understand, the U is understand the obstacles, which means you understand that you need to overcome obstacles, because all entrepreneurs have obstacles. They're realistic. So, and then create a positive mental picture in your mind. Okay, mental priming. And I always say, we talk to people often, we talk to ourselves even more. So what are you saying to yourself? So create a positive mental picture for yourself. Clear all self-doubt. The only stumbling block to your success is you. So stop the self-limiting beliefs. E, embrace the challenge. Okay, embrace the challenge and then stay on track, because you want to show the world that you can do it. But more importantly, you can show you can do it. I hope today's presentation, has fired you up for you and me to refine that passion in our lives and together create new peaks. So with that, I say good night and thank you. But don't forget to go back to the person who invited you. This is Joanne saying good night.